Good morning, students. Now let's start our updation of next topic, skeletal system after breathing system. The new topic is your skeletal system. Did you know the skeleton makes up about 20% of a person's body weight? Point to be noted. Next point, children's skeleton actually contains more bones. Children, noticed it what I am telling. Children's skeleton actually contains more bones than adult. But actually some of them, including those of skull, fuse together as you grow up. Second point, the human skeleton contains 206 bones, 6 of which are the tiny bones of the middle ear, 3 in each ear. You have already studied in chapter 1 the topic ear. The 3 small bones found in ear that function in hearing. This is the 6 bones out of 206 bones, that tiny bones that found in middle ears. Now come to the topic skeletal system. What is the meaning of skeletal? Skeletal means it is framework. It is framework. Then framework of what? Framework of bones. Okay, means skeleton. Skeleton framework that forms a skeletal system. Skeletal system is the bony framework of our body, consists of bones and tissues which protects the delicate internal organs and body tissues. Besides bones, the skeletal systems includes cartilage, ligament and tendon. So, what is the definition of skeletal system? The bony framework of the body consisting of bones and connective tissues which protects the internal organs. And what are that internal organs? All the delicate organs that present inside our body, that protects the internal organs and body tissues. The body tissues. Now, besides bones, the skeletal system includes cartilage, ligament and tendon. I have explained to you here bones. What is bones? Bones, one of the hardest part inside the body, covered with muscles, skin and made up of calcium and phosphorus. Bones have nerves and blood vessels too. Its length increases up to certain age. So it is hardest parts inside the body, which covered muscles and skin, and it is made up of calcium and phosphorus. Now, the second point, that skeletal system besides bones are made up of, second is cartilage. Then question is, what is cartilage? Cartilage is stiff than muscles. On other side, less flexible than muscles. It is soft bones. A place where two bones connect, that is joint. Here, a smooth elastic tissue or strong tissue found at that joint, which protects the long bones. So, the function of cartilage is it is act as a soft bones or smooth elastic tissue. It is also called smooth elastic tissue. It is stiff than muscles, but less flexible than muscles. Means it is a soft bones, and it is found at joint, and it is a place where two bones connects, where two bones plus bones connect, that forms joint. Here the cartilage present at this joint. Now next I will explain you after cartilage is ligament. Ligament. It's ligament. Ligament. Then what is ligament? Ligament, strong band of tissue, holds the bones together. Means bones plus bones, where two bones connected together by strong band of tissue. Strong band of tissues. Strong band of tissues that holds the bones together. Means one bone holds with other bone, holds with other bones by strong band of tissue, that is ligament. Or it is also where two bones connected together with this ligament. Now the next one is tendon. It's tendon. Tendon is muscles, where muscles connected with bones. Tendon found where muscles connected with bones. It is also a tough band of tissue. Tough band of tissues that helps to connect muscles from bones, and it helps in movement. Okay, So there is small differences in ligament and tendon. Ligament connects bones to bones with strong band of tissue, and in tendon the same strong band of tissue or tough band of tissue, tough, or may you write strong also, strong or tough band of tissue with muscles and bones in tendon, and in ligament bones to bones. Here you have to watch it clearly. Now here you are clear the topic tendon, ligament and cartilage. The last, bones. In skeletal system, the framework of bones, and besides bones, the skeletal system includes cartilage, ligament and tendon also. The first, bones, it is the hardest part of the body, covered with, which covered, what it's covered, muscles and skin. And cartilage is a soft bones, or it is smooth elastic tissue. Okay, it is found, cartilage found at joint where two bones meet. Now in cartilage and ligament and tendon, ligament two bones, holes with a strong band of tissue, and in tendon muscles and bones hold with a strong band of tissue, and in both helps in movement. Ligaments also helps in movement. It also helps in movement, and tendon also helps in movement. Now comes to the function of skeletal system. Here I will teach you function of skeletal system in our body. What are the function of skeletal system in our body? The first function of skeletal system in our body is support the body. Skeletal system first supports the body, because it is a framework, so it supports the body. Suppose you have a frame of ice cream jar, or you have a frame of cake jar, and it is a framework to give it shape, to give it support. Okay, so that in this way skeletal system also supports the body. Skeletal system act as a framework to support the body, yet it is flexible. It is rigid or hard, yet flexible also. The most apparent function of the skeletal system is clear by visible observation. All of you observe with yourself simply by looking at a person. You can see how bones support, how bones facilitate movement, and how bones protect the human body. Just see. Have you seen beams of building or pillars of building which provides scaffold to support its weight? In this way, bones and cartilage and tendon of our skeletal system provides scaffold and support to the whole body. Without skeletal system, you would be just a mass of organ, muscles and skill. If there is no bones inside your body, that is you without skeletal system or without frame, then could you imagine, would you be imagine that your body just mass of organ, only mass will be there and muscles will be there and skin will be there, but there is no framework, there is no supportive action, there is no protective part. So that now the second function is So that skeletal system, first function is supports the system, supports the body. Second is facilitate movement. Facilitate movement. Skeletal system also helps in facilitate movement of our body. Bones facilitate movement by serving as point of attachment with muscles. Our bones act as levers. Muscles have a joint and contraction, so that bones facilitate in movement. The skeletal system is made up of skeleton, means so many bones, and that bones helps in the movement of our body. So the function of skeletal system is it facilitates the movement. Now third point. It protects skeletal system. I am writing in short skeletal system as it protects internal organs. It protects internal organs. Bones protects internal organs. What are that internal organs? The delicate internal, all that delicate internal organs found in our body. That internal organs will be protected by that skeletal system from any injury by covering them or by surrounding them. Example, you have already learnt ribs. In this chapter also you have already learnt about ribs, pair of ribs, and what is the importance of ribs. Ribs protects our lungs and what? Heart. Then there is a function, ribs protects our lungs and hearts. In this way, the next bone, the bones of spines or vertebral column, it is also called vertebral column. Okay, that vertebral column, the bones of your vertebral column protects your spinal cord. Spines or vertebral column protects our what? Protects our spinal cord. Spinal cord. Now the next function, protection, which bones act? The bones of your skull. The bones of skull protects which part? Brain. Then these are the bones that protects our internal organs. That is, ribs protects our lungs and heart. Protects our lungs and heart. Spines, that is vertebral column, protects our spinal cord. In this way, skull protects our brain. Skull bones protects our brain. So this is the function of skeletal system in protection also. So in first point, I have explained you function of skeletal system in supportive, second in movement, third in protection. That is in protection. First in supports, that is supportive action. Second in movement. Okay, skeletal system helps in movement. Skeletal system helps in support. And third one is skeletal system helps in protection. It protects our internal organ by surrounding it. Okay, now the next point, fourth point is fourth point is it helps skeletal system produces blood cells and fats also. Blood cells, and how the skeletal system produces blood cells and fats. Bones serve as a site for fat storage and blood cell production. Bones serve as a site for the fat storage and blood production. You have already learned the term bone marrow. Where the bone marrow found? It is bone marrow, soft connective tissue, fills the interior of most bone, referred as a bone marrow. Or long bones have a hollow space or inside it. That hollow space filled with soft material. You have learnt it. Bone marrow found in long bones, where the space is hollowed inside it, and that hollow space is filled with soft materials. Okay, then that bone marrow is divided into two groups, that is yellow marrow, and next one that is given in your book, that is red marrow. Okay, that is yellow marrow, this is yellow marrow, and that is red marrow. Yellow marrow, the importance of yellow marrow where fat storage. It acts as a fat storage. Yellow marrow acts as for fat synthesis, fat storage. Okay, red marrow helps in production of blood cells. Okay, red marrow helps in production of blood cells, and that blood cells is RBC, red blood cells, and WBC, white blood cells, and or more one, what is it? It is platelets. Okay, then this is the function of red marrow, that it synthesizes blood cells, that is RBC, WBC, and platelets. Okay, and so that the red marrow is also called the manufacturing factory of red blood cells. Okay, it is the manufacturing factory, so it is called. Where bone marrow, where two marrows synthesize, yellow marrow divided into yellow marrow and red marrow. Yellow marrow fat storage helps in storage of fats or synthesis of fats here occurred, and red marrow helps to build blood cells, helps to manufacture blood cells, and that blood cells in the form of three forms: RBC, WBC, and platelets. So these are the functions of your skeletal system. The first point is supports. Skeletal system supports our body. It helps in movement of our body. Yes, your bones move, just move. With that movement, now bones also protects the internal organs of our body. Then what are that internal organs? The ribs protects our lungs and heart. Spine protects our spinal cord, and skull protects our brain. Skull bone protects our brain, and